Welcome back. We are at the very end of this course. You now know how you can get quality invites by strategically position yourself, and also know how to win jobs from public posts using the LSD method. But that is not our complete goal. Getting regular business from clients can make our goal complete. A client with regular business makes your life easy. You have a regular income source. You don't have to worry about sending proposals one after another. So you will get more time to spend with your family and friend or with whatever you love most. In this lesson, I will tell you everything about client management. Let's start. Getting repeat business depends on mainly two things. One is your communication and another is the work you provide. Quality work with great communication build trust. And once clients trust you, they never bother to find another freelancer. You already know how you can improve your work quality. It's up to you. More study, more you practice, you will be more skilled, don't you? We'll talk about communication. Believe me, a great freelancer has tremendous communication skills. It doesn't mean they have great English skills or any other language skills. Even people like me who have not a clear idea of English can also be a great communicator. Communication skill means the ability to share your ideas and feelings effectively. Let me tell you an example. Suppose you are not available after 4 p.m. and normally you are telling your client like this, I will not available after 4 p.m. But a good communicator tells the same thing differently. He or she will say, I am available till 4 p.m. See the difference? Good communication never means language skills. It means to express your thoughts positively even if the subject is negative. Anyway, we'll discuss how to communicate with clients from getting a job to ending the contract. Right? Let's jump. The first thing first. What should you do when you receive a job offer? Now, when you get a job offer, first thanks to the client for this offer. Express your passion and enthusiasm by saying them a warm thanks. And then check the offer carefully. Is there anything missing? In very few cases, clients ask you to do a particular job and later add additional work and don't want to pay for this extra work. So, when you are accepting an offer, make sure you clearly state what the conditions are. It can be used later as a written proof if anything goes wrong. Here is a sample script you can use as a reference. Hi, thanks for the offer. I am really excited to work with you and your team. Before we start working together, I just want to recall the project details we have agreed on. Final deliverable, 18 slides PowerPoint presentation including 3 rounds of revisions. Also need the original PPT file, a print ready PDF as the final deliverables. Budget $360. Deadline 21st April. Breakdowns are milestone 1 $70. First draft with 5 slides to ensure look and feel on 13th April. Milestone 2 $30. Revisions on first draft on 15th April. Total 3 rounds of revisions. Milestone 3 $200. Final draft with all 18 slides on 18th April. And milestone 4 $60. Revisions on final draft on 20th April. Total 3 rounds of revisions. Please give me the necessary files before 12th April in order to meet the deadline. If this project requires any additional slides, I will be happy to do it for you at $20 per slide, or we can discuss a budget on that later. Thanks again. Hope to work with you for a long time. If this is an hourly job, you can break down the deadline and give the client a rough idea about how many hours it takes to finish the project. Here is a tip. Try to wrap up the project less than your quoted hours. Like, if you tell the client it will take 25 hours, try to end it within 23 hours. This will make you more likable to the client as this saves some money from their estimated budget. There comes a caution with this tip too. To make the client happy, do not undercode the hours. Suppose the project needs a solid 25 hours or a maximum of 30 hours. Then tell the client that estimated hours are 30. And while you finished it within 26 hours, the client is still happy and so you. But what if you tell the client the estimated time is 22 hours and you took 26 hours? The client may be happy, but do you? Don't undersell your service and also don't overpromise. Both are bad for the business. The right way is to be honest. Anyway, let's enter into the second part, and that is how you should communicate during a project. You need to give a regular update to the client during a project. Now, giving regular updates doesn't mean annoying them after every correction you made. So, it's a better way to break up the entire project into parts before starting the work, like the previous example. It clearly tells the clients when they have to expect an update. So, if you do the breakdown first, you need to just follow up the timeline. Like in the previous example, you just need to give the clients updates for 4 times only. You can use the sample script as a reference while giving the client an update. Hi, client name. As per the breakdown of the project, here is my first draft for you. My thought behind using the icons is to ensure the relationship between your company and the oil companies. You see, I used totally custom icons rather than the icons already used on your website. I can change them anytime. Just very excited to know your thoughts on it. Regards, Yurna. You see, in the draft, I have mentioned what I did and why I did it. You can give an explanation as well as some great suggestions. But remember, if the client had very clear instructions and set of rules, whatever idea you want to input, make sure they are bound by the client's rules. Sometimes the client may not like your idea, even it is very unique. It's hard, I know. But you are a good communicator, right? So just skip it. Find another idea or ask the clients relevant questions to understand their needs. Then do your revisions accordingly and again send them an update. Honestly, if you are organized from the beginning, break down the work schedule, give a regular update with proper suggestions, then you are likely to open a door of getting more business from that client. But in the worst scenario, there are few clients who you can never make happy. Here comes the questions. What to do with such inappropriate clients? Now by saying inappropriate, I mean the client is dishonest and cheap. The client needs a $100 quality job but wants to spend only $5. What should you do with such clients? I already told you how to identify these types of clients by reviewing the client's history, feedback, etc. But still, if you understand in the middle of the project that the client is in that worst category, then stop wasting your time by redoing work again and again and end the contract at once from your end. It will be better, but not mandatory, that you refund the milestone paid by the client. I know it hurts, but by doing this, you can keep your profile clean. A very negative review on top of your profile just slows you down. While you refund the money, the job will not be seen in your public profile, and whatever the review clients give doesn't matter at all. Once I refunded $300 to an unfair client after doing 5 days of work. It was a pathetic experience. The client's recent history was full of negative reviews. I don't know why I accepted the invitation. I lost $300, 5 days, and a lot of mental energy. But still, I learned from that mistakes too. Anyway, this rarely happens. I told you this so that you can keep track of everything like deadline, milestones, cost, messages, and files from the beginning and can use them later if there happens something wrong. You can flag such clients as inappropriate and send Upwork all messages and screenshots. Maybe Upwork suspends the client's accounts forever. So that's it. Finally, what should you do when the job is done? I'm not saying of ending the contract. I'm saying what should you do when you understand that the job is nearly finished and the client will go to end the contract very soon. There is a very simple but effective trick to make your business relationship better with the client. Many freelancers don't even know it. Literally, this simple trick can bring you more work. And what is it? Just ask the client if there is any other project you can help with. But do not say it like a greedy or needy one. Keep it polite and simple. Like, is there anything I can help you with today? In most cases, clients say, not right now, but we may have similar types of works in the future. Take this answer as a breeze of business relationship and inform them what else service you can provide. Here is a script for your reference. You. Is there anything I can help you with today? Client. Thanks for asking. But currently we have no such projects matching your skills. But we need your help near future for a similar type of works. You. Thanks. I'll be happy to work with you again. By the way, except WordPress developing, I am also good at PHP and Shopify page developing. If you need help with these types of jobs, you can contact me anytime here at Upwork. It will be my pleasure to help you. Thanks again. Have a nice day. With this very simple technique, you are not only showing your gratitude and professionalism, but also create some opportunity to get further jobs from that client. Believe me, most freelancers miss the magic of this powerful trick. They just finish with a simple thank you. And like thousands of common freelancers, clients just forget about them. These simple questions gives clients the reason to remember you. They understand that you are interested to work with them. This passion along with your quality work helps them to remember you. Give them a reason to remember you. They will give you more works. Finally, ask the client to end the contract and give you a great public feedback. Ask it just one time and ask it politely. Remember, high ticket clients are really busy people. Many times they haven't time to end the contract or give you feedback, even after asking them to do it. In that case, keep your contract open for a while and wait for the response. My suggestion is to wait for at least 2 to 3 weeks and then send them a message again to remind them of ending the contract. Our goal is not to annoy them by asking for feedback again and again. You can send one or maximum of 2 reminders after a certain period of gaps like 2 weeks, and if they don't respond even after that, just end the contract on your end, because an open but inactive contract just makes your job success go down. So if the client is unresponsive, wait for a few weeks, maybe 4 to 6 depending on the project size and the relationship with the client, and then end the contract. Here is a real example of how I asked and sent reminders to a client for ending the contract and got a great review. Hi Sam, here are all files along with the fonts and images I have used. For the report, there are 2 InDesign files. One is a print ready file, another is for web or digital use. Anyway, are you able to leave me a quick review before ending the contract so that the others can see the type of work I do? I know how busy you are, so if you are not able to, I completely understand. Sam: Yes, of course, Shagar. But can you please remind me to do so next week? It will be my pleasure. But please make sure of the confidentiality of the outputs, please. I will access the drive later today. After a few days, I sent him another reminder and it says, Hi Sam, I don't really want to disturb you, but as you said, I just give you a humble reminder about the review and closing the contract. Hope you don't mind it. Then Sam wrote, Dear Sagar, I ended the contract and tried to also include the following feedback. Sagar has been a very effective and responsive consultant. He clearly understood the task immediately and did not require any supervision. He led the task and completed it in a very professional manner. I would highly recommend Sagar for any work that is sought for him. If it does not show up, please let me know and I will contact Upwork. I noticed that it gave me an error while submitted the review. So please check if it is uploaded or not. So I wrote, thanks for your great review. I have got it. I'll be happy to work with you again. You can message whenever you need. Thanks again. Later, after 1 year, this client hired me for their company outside Upwork, and literally I earned thousands of dollars from this client. Well, this is another story. Let me back to the topic. Here is another effective tip to be connected with the client even after the work is done. Let me tell you a story first. Once I had to repair one of our furniture. It was a wooden one and I was looking for a carpenter. I found one. He did great. I was happy and took his phone number for further needs. After a few months, again I needed some carpentry work to do. I called him, but he was on vacation, so I hired someone else. This new one was also very good, so I took his number too and saved it. A few days later, on the day of 1st January, I got a WhatsApp message from the second carpenter saying, wish you and your family a happy new year. You know, it was really amazing. I was really impressed, and next time I called the second carpenter. Later, he informed that he also decorated the kitchen, can set up window nets for protecting rooms from birds. You know, here in my house, birds often make their nest inside the room and make things ugly. However, anything related to carpentry or service like that, I now ask for a suggestion. Any of my friend asks for the same types of work, I always recommend him. See the difference? A simple wish made him more likable than the first one, and I become a regular client for him. This is the power of communication and trust. Do you have a proper list of clients you have already worked with? If yes, then it's great. If no, just make a simple list. Microsoft Excel is great to do this. Once you made it, find out the occasions you can send them a wish. But don't get too personal. Find some common events like New Year, Christmas, Diwali, Ramadan, etc. And make sure you send the right wish to the right person. Like Diwali doesn't ring a bell to a client who is not Indian. So make your list according to your clients and every month check if there is anything you can send your clients this month. Again, make your wish card relevant. Do not annoy your clients unnecessarily. Yearly 1 to 2 cards are good enough. And here is a pro tip. Just do not send an image picked from Google randomly. Add your name and your service list on that image. Secondly, if you are sending mail via Gmail, do not attach the image. Drag and drop the image in the text box. So when clients open the mail, they can see the image directly. They don't need to download the attachment. So that's it. We are done. But before ending the course, here are the milestones you need to achieve as an Upwork freelancer. The first one is to get the first job. Then try to get 3 to 5 jobs within the first 3 months. It will help you to earn the Rising Talent badge, which is your third milestone. Then you need to earn $1,000 to achieve the fifth milestone, and that is to earn the top rated badge. The next milestone is to hit $10,000 earnings. This will help you to get an invitation from Upwork Pro or from Upwork Enterprise client, which leads you to the ultimate milestone, getting the Talent Clouds badge. And then you have a lot of windows and opportunities. Probably you will then get direct offers as I get now, even without sending a proposal or getting an invitation. And I know you can do it, right? So check out the milestone thoroughly and mark where you are now. Make your action plan to achieve the next milestone and note down how much time it takes. And don't forget to share your experience with me and others. Sharing and caring for each other can make a better world. And it can start with you, can't it? Thank you from the bottom of my heart for listening to me for this very long time. My effort will be meaningful if you get some values from this course. Thanks again for your precious time. Wish you all the best.